Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to our channel, where we delve into the most remarkable developments surrounding the British royal family and the vital global causes they so passionately support. Today, we're exploring an extraordinary story of unity, purpose, and an urgent mission to protect the future of our planet. A mission that has brought together King Charles III and his heir Prince William, the Prince of Wales, in a powerful and unexpected partnership. Before we dive into this significant collaboration and the surprising Hollywood figure who joined their efforts, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell so you never miss one of our in-depth explorations into the fascinating world of royalty. Your support enables us to continue producing these detailed royal analyses. For months, public discussion has often centered on whispers of differing views or perceived distance between the monarch and his son. The transfer of the crown, paired with generational differences in their approach to modern monarchy, has fueled much speculation. Yet, in a meaningful display of shared purpose, the King and the Prince of Wales have decisively set aside any minor disagreements to stand shoulder to shoulder for a cause they both consider essential: the urgent protection of the natural environment and the need for decisive action against the immense challenges threatening our delicate planet. This united stance did not emerge overnight. It represents the culmination of decades of steadfast dedication, primarily led by the now King Charles III. He instilled the core values of environmental stewardship, sustainability, and respect for nature in both of his sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, from a young age. Long before climate change became a global talking point, Charles championed organic farming, criticized pollution, and warned of the devastating effects of unchecked environmental harm. Now, as the mantle of environmental leadership passes forward, the King continues to lend his unwavering support to his son's most visionary endeavor, the Earthshot Prize. This groundbreaking initiative, founded by the Prince of Wales, seeks out, celebrates, and amplifies innovative, practical, and transformative solutions to the planet's most pressing ecological crises. It stands as a modern, forward-thinking engine for real change. To further strengthen this global effort, King Charles III delivered an unexpected gesture of support, demonstrating his deep commitment to his son's cause. He appeared in a special podcast interview alongside the internationally acclaimed Hollywood actress Cate Blanchett. This extraordinary convergence of royalty, cinema, and cutting-edge environmental science underscored the immense importance of their shared mission. The podcast, aptly titled Unearthed, was recorded during the bright summer month of July within the historic walls of Windsor Castle. Its purpose was twofold. First, to lend the weight and prestige of the crown to the Earthshot initiative, and second, to commemorate 25 years of pioneering work at one of the world's foremost conservation institutions. The focus of this conversation was the world-renowned Millennium Seed Bank, located in Wake. This extraordinary facility, which recently marked its 25th anniversary, functions as a global safeguard for plant life. Its mission is both critical and clear: to carefully gather, dry, and preserve seeds from across the world in vast climate-controlled vaults, ensuring their survival as climate change and habitat destruction continue to threaten the planet's biodiversity. Joining King Charles and the esteemed actress on the podcast was Dr. Eleanor Bremen, Kew's senior research leader in seed conservation. Dr. Bremen brought scientific precision and profound expertise to the conversation, explaining the intricate methods involved in preserving seed viability for potentially hundreds, even thousands of years. Her presence ensured that this discussion was far more than a celebrity exchange. It was a serious, informed exploration of global biodiversity and long-term ecological survival. Cate Blanchett is not merely a casual participant in this field. She is a deeply committed environmental advocate and serves a pivotal role within the Earthshot framework as a member of the Earthshot Prize Council. In addition, she represents the Kew estate as an ambassador, giving her a deeply personal connection to the work of the Millennium Seed Bank. During the recording of Unearthed, the Thor Ragnarok star spoke with genuine passion and urgency about the monumental efforts taking place within those subterranean chambers. She articulated the absolute necessity of the seed bank's mission, her words carrying an emotional weight that clearly resonated with the King. It was in this conversation that Blanchett revealed a statistic so striking it highlighted the silent crisis unfolding across our landscapes. she admitted her shock upon learning the devastating extent of the damage already inflicted upon vital ecosystems, specifically noting that an astonishing 97% of wildflower meadows have been lost. Take a moment to consider that figure, 97%. Wildflower meadows are not merely beautiful expanses of color, they are essential engines of biodiversity, supporting countless insects, pollinators, and the delicate food webs that underpin life itself. The disappearance of these habitats signifies not just a loss of beauty, but a near collapse of natural capital on a staggering scale. King Charles, whose devotion to preserving the British countryside is well documented, immediately agreed with both Blanchette and Dr. Bremen. He affirmed that the work of the Millennium Seed Bank is absolutely crucial, describing it as the foundation upon which future biodiversity must be built. His tone carried both pride and urgency as he spoke of his personal connection to the institution, expressing great honor in serving as patron of the Royal Botanic Gardens, Kew, which oversees the operations at Wakehurst. He praised the extraordinary dedication of the scientists and staff working tirelessly to secure plant diversity, calling their mission wonderful. Yet, his commendation came with a familiar sense of urgency, the hallmark of a man who has witnessed decades of environmental decline. While acknowledging the progress made, he emphasized that efforts must accelerate dramatically. Drawing from his vast historical knowledge of the British landscape, the king reflected on the sweeping and rapid loss that has occurred since the Second World War. He pointed to the post-war agricultural reforms that prioritized food security, policies that encouraged monoculture and intensive farming practices. While successful in addressing immediate needs, these changes also triggered devastating consequences, draining wetlands, tearing down hedgerows, and decimating the very wildflower meadows that Blanchette had referenced. The king's concern is not theoretical. It is grounded in first-hand observation of Britain's changing environment. Blanchette built on this reflection with a powerful, sobering analogy that perfectly captured the imbalance between destruction and restoration in the natural world. She pointed out the alarming speed at which irreplaceable natural treasures can be erased, remarking that what can be destroyed in a single day through something as simple as plowing can take nearly 100 years to restore. Her words underscored the immense moral and ecological debt humanity accumulates with every lost acre of habitat, a debt that future generations will inevitably be burdened to repay over centuries. Guided by the insightful perspectives of the king, the actress, and the scientist, this discussion offered a rare and fascinating window into the vital conservation work unfolding across the globe. It served as a powerful reminder that although the obstacles are daunting, human innovation, when supported by strong institutions and determined leadership, can indeed chart a viable path forward. In his closing remarks, King Charles III extended his highest praise to the professionals working tirelessly at the Wakehurst facility and other similar conservation centers around the world. He stated with absolute conviction that it was truly remarkable how these experts are striving to protect such an invaluable planetary legacy. The importance of this collaboration cannot be overstated. By taking part in Unearthed, King Charles III placed his unmistakable seal of approval on Prince William's Earthshot Prize, signaling to the world a united royal front against the mounting climate crisis. This partnership communicates that the monarch is not content merely to express concern. He is actively lending his influence to advance practical, solution-driven efforts initiated by his heir. This intergenerational alliance, focused on protecting global biodiversity through initiatives like the Millennium Seed Bank, represents one of the most significant developments in the modern royal narrative. Now celebrating its 25th anniversary, the Millennium Seed Bank stands as a genuine beacon of hope. Nestled in the heart of the Sussex countryside, it is the largest ex situ plant conservation program on Earth. Its mission, to secure seeds from 25% of the world's plant species by the year 2020, has been largely achieved and continues to expand. When we speak of conserving biodiversity, we are, in essence, safeguarding the genetic blueprints that could one day yield new medicines, drought-resistant crops, or the means to restore devastated ecosystems. The humble seed preserved in cold storage may well be humanity's most powerful defense against ecological collapse. The king's passion for this cause is deeply rooted in his lifelong conviction that humanity and nature share a sacred, indivisible bond. His environmental advocacy transcends mere activism. It is a holistic philosophy of balance, one that recognizes human well-being as entirely dependent on the health of the natural world. Through this podcast appearance, King Charles reaffirmed that the legacy he intends to pass to Prince William extends beyond the throne itself. It is also the solemn duty to act as guardian of the Commonwealth's natural heritage. Cate Blanchett's involvement as a member of the Earthshot Council further elevates the initiative's cultural and public reach. Her ability to translate complex scientific findings, such as the shocking 97% loss of meadowlands, into vivid, emotionally resonant language makes these issues tangible for audiences far beyond the scientific community. It transforms biodiversity loss from a silent, slow-moving tragedy into an urgent, collective call to action. Meanwhile, Dr. Bremen's contributions anchored the conversation firmly in empirical science. Seed conservation, she emphasized, is a precise and demanding discipline that requires ongoing research into dormancy, desiccation tolerance, and optimal long-term storage protocols. Her insights underscored the relentless scientific dedication required to preserve this global lifeline, ensuring that the seeds collected today remain viable and vital for the challenges of tomorrow. The collective achievements highlighted in the Unearthed podcast, the groundbreaking funding approach of the Earthshot Prize, the forward-thinking preservation work of the Millennium Seed Bank, and the influential advocacy of both the King and the Prince of Wales, represent a remarkable fusion of finance, science, and visionary leadership. Together, these forces illustrate a genuine long-term commitment to confronting environmental challenges, not merely through words, but through tangible, scalable action. The royal family recognizes that the relevance of the monarchy in the 21st century depends greatly on its ability to lead on global causes that resonate across generations. By aligning themselves so firmly with the battle against climate change and biodiversity loss, King Charles and Prince William are ensuring that the crown remains engaged with the most urgent issues facing humanity, particularly those that define the future for younger generations who will inherit this planet. This shared mission, initiated by Prince William and wholeheartedly supported by King Charles, reflects the emergence of a renewed era of British environmental leadership on the world stage. It stands as a compelling reminder that when it comes to addressing the existential threats facing our planet, the royal family presents a united, determined, and action-oriented front. What are your thoughts on this powerful collaboration between King Charles III and Prince William? Do you think the participation of high-profile figures such as Cate Blanchett helps amplify awareness of the vital work carried out by institutions like the Millennium Seed Bank? We would love to hear your reflections and insights in the comments section below. Each of your thoughtful contributions is greatly valued. Thank you for joining us in this in-depth exploration of the royal family's essential environmental mission. Remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more comprehensive royal analysis, and join us again next time as we continue to bring you more fascinating stories from the heart of the monarchy.